and habit, his essence lingers upon these objects like dust.
You don't like it? What?
I think it is beautiful. In the Fade, nothing outlives the spirit that created it. Here, everything does. This world has fingerprints on top of fingerprints. Witness to beings long dead.
It makes it very hard to convict anyone for a murder.
How does one describe a sensation? I have no words for it. The man who owned these things was a Grey Warden like yourself, yes? Do you intend to avenge him?
Justice, Spirit is.
Yeah, but what's it matter in this case?
I don't know, honestly. Maybe I want them to be my friend. I don't know how this ends.
Yes.
Hey, he's one of your favorite voice actors.
Oh, what?
It was a ring, but I can't remember what.
Finished.
Hey, there's another one of those keys to that room that we went. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, it smells really good. But she didn't like the black cherry. Blood. It's disgusting. Regular cherry is disgusting. Black cherry is delicious. I actually know what an actual black cherry tastes like. No, she's telling me to win. Don't lie to the audience. That black cherry Merlot hand soap smelled delicious.
Dark smoke. I shall do it. As you say.
Strong, maybe. Bud Light.
Poor sods.
This is proper dwarven engineering. You stand back now.
And they were nearly done.
Of course.
Sure, it was sweet. This is the room. Locked. How do I not have that one? I swear I got all three of them.
I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. As you said.
Not waking up every 5 minutes, scared my husband's falling off the bed helps me sleep at night. I don't know why I kept waking up like that. Like I care he falls off the bed. My battery's controller's dying. Yep. You heard me. Allie! My controller's battery are dying. Will you be a dear and give me new ones? Certainly. You're gonna do it certainly? does certainly mean? Are you gonna wear a shirt as you do it?
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost anywhere. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
You know, I just noticed something. Someone's watching your stream, and as far as I know, it's not me.
Probably Timmy.
Bradley? Listen, guys, I gotta change my batteries. Okay, I'm back. And thank God my husband got his ass out of my face. Our daughter, while doing so, had his ass in front of the face. I can kick you with sun doesn't shine if you want. Got an achievement. Commander of the Gray. Right? That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I thought this was me being the Commander of the Gray. I'm confused.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin? Wonderful. We can start making more explosives. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
What five, right, Bradley? You're overused.
I've practiced my trade for 30 years. For
I
what? To make
wish.
Harbor...
You're back. You need anything?
For you not to
of
say you're back
course.
like that, that'd be great. What is this? This isn't usable. This outline of bear paws can be applied to suitable shield. Ah, so they're paintings to put on a shield, Bradley.
All that.
Interesting.
Have you ever thought of returning to Orzammar?
Not sure I can. Technically, I'm a surface dwarf now.
Why?
Yeah.
Just give me a moment.
You hear the way she says that?
Commander.
Killing.
Was she the girl from the last one that we went to the bar to talk to? Or is it someone else?
You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsi, I finally got the old conqueror on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Akron, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
Oh,
Woman,
baby Ogren? A baby?
I just end up being hit. She's a tiny thing, but packs a surprising wallop. And in this mood, she'd go straight for my danglers. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
She said the baby and I.
Ogre, you dog.
Oh, why does so many people want to talk to me? Look at all them. Look at all the people that want to talk to me. You guys want to all talk to me too? No? Good. Nobody wants to talk to you anyway.
Can you address this, please?
Ogren has a woman either pregnant and or baby.
Yeah, can
Funny.
you address this, Ogre?
Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this
From
would
your
still be
Grey
here.
Warden duties. Parrot.
Bet.
What'd you
Somewhere.
Another one of your epitodes got hit.
hear? Epitodes. What's an epitode? Those are all done.
I miss about the tower. My cat. Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Envy them. You misunderstand. We are wrong about this world. There is beauty here. And the mortals, they are worth saving. You helped me in the Fade, and have proven yourself since. It is not right to judge all mortals the same. A friend? That is an interesting concept. I do not know how to respond to that.
You trying to touch
I
the
wish
guy's
to
face?
thank you again for the
'Cause it looks
ring.
weird, Dottie.
The Song of Delirium is yet more
little
of
too
this
far away
world's
from you.
value. Would that I could bring that music back to the Fade, for the other spirits to hear. Ah, alas.
He's a dead guy who I don't know how long he's been dead for. But he's dead nonetheless. Okay, I guess
I'm here to serve, Commander.
that's not who I'm going to talk to.
Very well, Commander.
I guess it's time to do whatever we're supposed to do with Seneschal.
Commander, many of the lords have gathered. The Darkspawn have fielded armies, and the nobles want to know how you will protect them. Shall I assemble
you were
them?
writing it down.
Or do you need more time to strategize? I will send messengers at once.
We've waited enough. Those who are late will just have to be filled in.
Lord Edelbrecht, this is the commander of the Greys Council, not yours.
I am fearful for the villagers on the plains. There's a Darkspawn army in the field, and with the soldiers returning to the vigil. This is no...
Commander! Commander!
What is it, girl?
A Darkspawn army is within sight of Amaranthine.
Maker, protect us. They're attacking the city?
Some of the Vigil soldiers are still there. She won't fall easy.
Our forces cannot move quickly enough, but a small band might make it in time.
But that's suicide.
We must
I'm assuming
try.
4.
Unless the Warden Recruiter promised you quiet rural contemplation, you knew what you signed up for.
Fighting a horde of Darkspawn with almost certain death awaiting?
No,
Don't
thinking
even
vocals,
think
2
of
guitars,
leaving
and a
me
drummer.
here, Captain.
Who do you want to take with you, Commander?
Obviously.
So you're sweet on me. I knew it. It's that Ogren charm.
I'm not sweet on you,
It's
Ogren.
overpowering. Like cave mold.
Ew.
Who else will you bring?
Is this the end?
And here I thought I'd retire to the country with a plump wife and several nubile mistresses. I suppose it'll have to wait.
Who else will you bring?
Nathaniel.
Initially, I thought you were utterly mad to invite me to join your order. But redemption... A man could die for that, and feel good about it.
And so it is decided.
Don't you go dying on me, Commander. That's the Legion's job.
If I ever had doubts of you, they are erased.
I honestly think this is the last
nobly,
battle.
And if you die, die with honor.
May the wind be ever at your back, Commander.
The rest of us will stay here. Maker protect
Well,
you
you were
and
taking
hold
up
you
room on
close,
his
Commander.
sleepy area. Bradley, I think this might be the last mission, but I'm not sure. That's what Dottie says. Could my characters walk any slower, by the way? Because there's Darkspawn up there, and my character's just like slowly walking up. Like, no, it doesn't make sense for it to be the last battle. Because I haven't dealt with the,
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Yeah. Brood Mother or the...
Please, Grey Warden, save my family. My family's in the city.
Please calm yourselves while I speak to the Warden Commander. Warden Commander. I am glad you arrived when you did, but I fear there is little that can be done now.
She's pointing outside, Daddy.
A couple of nights ago, a swarm of gruesome creatures emerged from beneath the city. They spread pestilence and destroyed everything they touched.
Not pestilence.
Then at dawn, the other Darkspawn attacked. Warden Commander, it's too late. Amaranthine is lost. The buildings might remain, but there will be few survivors so long after those creatures appeared. Their corruption is so virulent. At least a quarter of the city succumbed within the first day.
Constable, there is a Darkspawn approaching. Alone.
Archers, take him down!
Peace. Do not be killing. Only talk. Architect has a message for Grey Warden.
Of course he does.
The Mother's army. It marches to Vigil's Keep. She attacks now. The Architect, he sends me to warn you. You must save the Keep, then finish the Mother in her lair. The Architect wishes to have the Grey Warden's trust. He does not wish to see the Mother succeed.
If we leave now, we may be able to make it back to the Vigil in time to save it.
And what about the Darkspawn here?
Soon, they will go to Vigil's Keep as well. The Mother, she wants the Keep destroyed utterly.
The Darkspawn has a point.
Yes.
We cannot leave with this other army hot on our heels. The Constable says the city is lost. I say we destroy it, burn it, and all the Darkspawn within. Warden Commander, we have already lost Amaranthine.
I'm not giving up on the city.
We can't lose the Vigil as well.
We won't. There's 3 of my people still there.
Commander, we can't save Amaranthine if it's already lost. We can still save the Vigil.
If we destroy this city, we're no better than the Darkspawn. The Commander is right. We have to try.
I don't want to see fire ravage these streets. Lead, Commander.
I don't envy you having to make this decision. I would risk
And
everything.
your baby, I said.
The Vigil,
And your
the
baby.
Wardens, sod, even you. Stone, come on. We got a city to save.
No, no. If you stay, the Mother will get what she wants. I will go. I will do as the Grey Warden bids.
Amaranthine, then. The Darkspawn are never disorganized on their own.
I've
Something
never heard of
must
my
be
character
leading
having
them.
to choose between the Vigil
If we eliminate the Darkspawn leadership, we can go about finding survivors.
Good luck to you. And make her watch over us
So
all.
I have no clue what's going on right now. So guys. I don't think so. I still have to fight the Mother. The Brood Mother, and then I have to fight hostage. Architect, the Constance. Oh god, that's insane. Like let the Architect live. Look at all these people that are alive, guys. They're
be gone. I shall do it.
You guys good?
There's Darkspawn ahead.
Hi guys. Not quite done.
It shall be. Very well. I shall do it.
Yeah, Donnie.
Now we do battle.
Just in time.
Most of the survivors are taking refuge in the Chantry. The militia has set up a base of operations there. You can rest and resupply there. In the meantime, my men and I will search for more survivors.
I'm inside of a chantry, Bradley.
Are you inside of a chantry?
Mm-hmm. Huh. They have it set up like the first one, but instead the first one, the chantry you went inside was, well, there was two chantries you went inside, but the first one you went inside was in Lotharing, and whatever her name is was sitting right there, and we had to have her give us the key to let Sten out of his cage. Yeah, Daddy? I'm sorry, Nathaniel, I know you had Hal's bow on, but the other one does more damage, and I'll put Hal's bow in her chest at home.
But he didn't have his moving castle, did he?
Bradley.
Yes, sir.
I will murder you. Yes. Did I say I would?
You say a great many things.
Are you saying I'm not truthful?
I just said you say a great many things. I didn't say anything like that.
Uh-huh. Why do I not believe you?
You never believe.
There's good reason for that here. If this didn't have me regeneration of mana, Juana.
What about Juana?
In that I'd probably trade him out, but Facebook.
Is everything okay?
Facebook keeps trying to make me add him. And they're like, "Hey, you might know this person." I'm like, I definitely know this person, but I don't know if I knew him well enough for him to feel comfortable with me adding him to Facebook. Yeah, Dottie?
Maybe you should play more video games.
Who?
You.
Why?
Because she seems to enjoy watching you play.
Yeah, that's but it's kind of hard to play video games when I'm trying to nap.
You don't nap.
I've got to nap or I die.
You'll be fine.
See, you say that.
I mean that.
But you don't know.
I do know.
You don't.
I'm not Scotty. I know.
Why does my character have nothing equipped on her rings?
Are you trying to imply that I am Scotty?
Did I say that I was trying to?
Yes.
No, dear. I did not say that.
You said you don't know. Basically said you're Scotty.
Okay, dear. I said you were Scotty.
And I was like, but I'm not. He doesn't. No, you're not allowed to play with my feet no more.
Stop moving them around.
Warden Commander, come quickly. The Darkspawn are still breaking through. The inn. They're coming from the inn somehow.
I know how.
Make her bless you, Warden Commander.
Revered mother,
The
that's what
sins
she
of
was called.
man brought the blight to us.
I forgot what she was called. I forget what your face is called.
Mom was called.
Well, that's not that surprising when it comes to you. Nothing, dear. Nothing at all. I figured they'd probably be coming up to the inn, and I know exactly how they're coming up. They're coming up to the smuggler's cave.
Yeah. Even died.
Do you feel that? There are Darkspawn here.
Furlock guard.
I shall very well. I shall
Then kick him off, Brad.
very well.
Don't legit kick him. Like, kick him off. That's the thing. Motherfucker decided to shoot him on right after I got behind It's not poison. Not bad.
Don't be a fool!
As you say. Very well. It shall be. As you say.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
To battle!
Very well.
That's something I was specifically told to.
Watch out! Have you no concern for your own existence?
I shall
I think someone just leveled up. Yep, Anders.
Look there, a cunning trap. There! More of the fiends ahead!
I shall
cunning trap.
I shall do it. Very well. It shall be. As you said. It shall be. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say.
Technically, we're in the first game's DLC.
It is over. As you say. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Yeah, so often, dear, you hear those words. I say them all the time. Of course you do, dear. Dottie, we're going up. And up we go.
Are you moving on up?
Did you even watch that show ever in your life?
To the east side?
Did you?
Of course I watched the Jeffersons. Are you serious?
Yes, I don't believe that you watched it.
I absolutely watched it.
Have you
Armored Ogre Alpha.
As you say, I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. It is begun. Very well.
Oh, this
shall be done.
Is that all you've got?
Why did you guys
Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It shall be done. Very well. As you said, it is begun. As you said, it shall be done. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you said, it is begun. As you said.
You're no match for me!
It is begun. As you say, I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Let's make this quick!
Ogre, armored ogre.
It shall be done.
Surrender! And we'll be merciful! To battle!
It shall be done.
Work out between themselves. Don't get involved in other people's business!
Amaranth's last hope. But now does that mean Vigil's Keep is... Gone?
Commander, the Darkspawn are retreating. We haven't heard much, but what we have heard is not good. The Architect's messenger has given us directions to the Mother's lair. We must pursue her. The messenger said the Architect also planned to kill the Mother. I do not know what to make of that.
There's a giant paper bag on the floor.
Commander, what should we do with the
one that I already
messenger?
wadded up and he tried to...
It shall be as you say. Make her watch over you, Commander.
Dottie. I might have just lost the keep.
The story of your bravery.
Because I chose Amaranthine over it.
Surely the Maker himself sent your command.
I don't know. Yeah, I just lost the keep.
Would you have lost Amaranthine?
Probably. They wanted to burn it down. Yes, but the keep means I lost the Seneschal, possibly all three of my other companions. No, there's no camp here. What's that? Dottie's daddy breathing in your face and making you hold your breath. You just finally got him off that thing, and instead of putting your feet up like you wanted to. You were saying?
I will squeeze.
Let go of him.
Go!
I don't know how I feel about the fact that I just lost the keep. Yeah. Still don't know how I feel about having lost it, Bradley.
Were you there when my father was
Darkspawn have sensed us!
Yes, but I also lost all those people that were higher up.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Leave our healer alone. Yeah, Dottie, tell him. You alright, guys?
Have you no concern for your own
I shall do it.
Thanks, guys. Let's protect you all. There wasn't a choice, Bradley. You had to go after her. Staying at the gate. Going after the dragon. As a great orc, you have to go after
As you said.
But I'm not happy with it. So I don't know what's gonna happen now that Justice is dead.
I wish I could tell the first enchanter I'm
still probably the last battle, Bradley.
now.
I'm heading in towards both the Broodmother and the Architect. Is there bad guys that need to die? What is Quelaag? Why can't I go that way? Yeah, Dottie? Tell me more. Dragon! You know who also I lost? Bradley, you're not that fun, sweetie. Really? Because it sounds to me like your daughter just likes to screech. I got anything from this high dragon? Daddy. Your daddy. I got the munchies, but that's because I've only had like most of a burrito and a PB&J today. Because I kept finding corn in it, and I'm not okay with that. Didn't ask for corn in my fucking burrito.
There! More of the beans ahead!
If I wanted corn in my burrito, I would have asked for it. But I didn't ask for it. Corn in my burrito.
As you say, it shall be done.
Like the only cookie that they had that I actually liked was the steak. They don't like it that much.
I'd run if I was him. It shall be done.
Besides Taco Bell.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
What Taco Bell?
I shall do it.
Want an actual Mexican restaurant around here? That'd be nice.
It shall be
good
done.
Mexican food.
I shall do it. I shall do it. I shall do it. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Daddy, she showed you how she claps.
Oh, she gets snacks.
And she gets something. That's not what I want, Daddy. It's definitely not what I want.
What puffs?
Dang, are you sure you don't have any crystals or something for me? Is it just because I changed to earlier, or do you smell poopy in the air too? Hop, Dottie! Well, apparently there's no other crystal for me to put there. Even though there's another spot for a crystal. Oh wait. There we go. What did I just activate? Okay, whatever. That's a thing.
Very well. As you said, I shall be. It shall be. Very well.
I'm trying to pull it out of the mouth. Like
as you said. It shall be. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
I shall do it. I shall do it. It will be done. I shall do it. Guessing there's another one down here. Yep. There's a cutscene and you're in the middle of the way. Oh look, it's the architect. And the dwarf girl.
And so we meet again.
Ooh, I can't remember her name for the life of me.
No, Uther.
Uther!
That is not how this must begin. I owe you an
Bradley,
apology,
stop it.
Commander.
I can already
When
hear my
last
ear
we
and I'm
met, I
fucking
intended
insane
to
way behind
explain myself. Fate, however, intervened. I restrained you only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Yeah, the sort of misunderstanding that ends with a field of dead bodies. Uh-huh. I get those sometimes.
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind were. The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things you may try.
You may try. I'm gonna play this as the character I am, not knowing of the book.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood. In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind.
You try to ask him.
To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself.
I think someone needs to go into her
What
swing.
we
She's starting to get sleepy.
Is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
No, it doesn't, because the calling eventually comes to us.
It is. In my veins.
Thank you, Anders. Wide cutscene? Why black screen? Okay.
What? Oh, did it just glitch out?
I think so.
Once they are freed, The Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak. They act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed, and they rage against me. The Mother
The calling
gathers
doesn't
them to
stop that. We
me.
can still hear the dragons
As she
calling. It
seeks
just
to
doesn't
stop
come
you.
until later.
I cannot defeat the Mother alone. And I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Yes.
Help me kill the Mother. And after it is done, I will leave to continue my work. My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains. I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why
From what
did
I
some of your
understand, he's
kind become
supposedly
Grey
one of the
Wardens?
Devinters that went to the
Why
Golden
do
City
some
and turned
possess
black.
magic? I have no answers. And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only
Maybe
one
that's why they're
path
going mad,
before
'cause they
them, and
don't
that
wanna be
leads
free.
to the Blight. I believe there
think
is
that now?
another way.
Looks like you're passing up an interesting opportunity. But who am I to say?
But we could have stopped this cycle of blights and old gods.
How very unfortunate.
You don't understand why he wants us
But
to
I
become.
cannot blame you. You are as bound to your nature as we are to ours. I am sorry, Uther. It appears that I will not be able to keep my promise after all. You will have to
Uther used to
forgive
be a
me,
Grey Warden.
Commander,
No,
for
Uther.
fighting to preserve
Dwarf.
my destiny.
With N.
Smell him a mile away.
She was in the second book.
I'll show you why they
Very well. As you say. Very well. It is begun. It shall be done.
I should tell you what happened.
It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it.
I finished
Very well.
third.
As you say. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun. As you say. It is begun.
I had to finish third.
As you say. It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
The same
Have you no concern for your own?
It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It is begun. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it.
It's easier for you to read the book to understand what he did.
It is begun. It shall be done. Very well.
Have you no concern for your own? It won't make sense.
I am armed. It shall be done.
I want to steal from him. Stealing failed, sadly. I killed the architect. That's what I very much wanted to do. Aww. Uther, why do you have the dog's collar? Shouldn't Dog have had that when he ran off with what's his name? I can't remember his name for the life of me for some reason. I don't know what one of these are. No, I meant the... I just put the crystal on all four of these things, and then that lights up. But I don't know what the point of it is.
Ready to dispense the hurt.
Hey Nathaniel, sweetie, I need you to go into the potions. And I need you to take, not a health poultice, an injury. Okay. What is Daddy doing? But I didn't know, I couldn't see.
The Darkspawn has sensed us!
I shall be. It shall be.
Quickly, we must
I don't know what you're doing. That's what Daddy doing.
I shall be.
So I asked you what you were doing. Why would you not know what you're doing? That statement does not make sense.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
What was the other armored ogre called? No, these are just all just regular armored ogres. Why are you fussing, Dottie? Then why are you continuing to play Luigi's Mansion instead of putting her in her
Darkspawn up ahead.
And or crib. And or
It is
crib.
begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. I shall do it. I shall do it.
Give them the advantage!
So that's not likely to happen.
They're like rats.
As you say.
No more talking.
It is begun. As you say.
It doesn't matter how slowly you do it, Bradley.
What now?
I knew I only had 3. But where are the rest of them? Daddy! Could you not with my trigger? No, you just want to sit next to Mommy. Hi. Can I have a kiss? Oh, I kissed your face. She got her tongue out of her mouth. Dottie. Ow! She wants her mommy and you're taking her away. Put her in her crib. She needs a nap. In her swing, in her crib, I don't care. She needs a nap. She doesn't always sleep in her crib, Bradley. Where's the last one? I want to figure out what happened if I just... You guys don't understand. I want it to light up like the other two, so that I can figure out possibly what's going on with the two. Why are you threatening John for no reason? I can't find the last crystal. No. Ew. Ew. Really. You know, you wouldn't say that if I hadn't said that before. I can't find the last fucking crystal. I don't want to not have this one lit up, because that might be a reason it needs to be lit up.
Should we get a move on?
But I've got to. I can't find the last fucking crystal. Oh, I didn't. Did it hit your hand? Look, baby. Did it say why my last video was... Was it music again?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Then why are you telling? Why were you telling me about it if you didn't look? I didn't know if it was because of her that it had happened.
If it isn't the hero of the hour, the slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day!
That's a lot of nipples.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
They just get bigger and uglier.
What is that?
Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion?
Yes.
Then the silence ends here. Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
So yeah. Oh!
Darkspawn up ahead.
Smell of a mile away.
Now call the Treventer Towers to activate. You activated to use their special abilities in your fight against Mother. That thing that I tried powering up a second ago with the crystal, that's the Treventer Tower. Can't use it because the kid couldn't light it up. Yeah. Probably. section, Bradley. Advanced section of the radical menu. Select the special abilities icon to see the powers that you can call upon. Highlight the desired ability and press A to use it. Guys.
Next year. I'll do it.
I'll get on.
Oh, my character's dead.
This is taking longer than
I don't know. I literally went away trying to get it.
I'll take it.
I'm not. I didn't see.
I'll get on.
I don't know. Come on, the band. Don't be stuck.
Immediately.
Ah, this one has a bit.
I'll take care of it. Immediately. I'll get on.
Did I ever say that? I never said obey. The word obey was never used in this pound. Then you'll start with
To battle! I'm running, man! Surrender! I will be merciful!
I'll take care of it. Your wish. I'll get on it. Your wish is mine. I'll take care of it. Immediately. Your wish is mine. I'll take care of it. I'll get on it. Your wish is my command. I'll take care of it. Immediately. I'll get on it. Your wish is my command. Immediately. I'll take care of it. I'll get on it.
my dead character right there on the ground.
As you wish.
I don't know how, because I had to switch to another character in order to possibly do it. I'm trying to get myself free by switching to someone else.
Is that all you've got?
I'll get on it.
I should have tried to fuck it with the hand. I'll grab him the way she grabbed.
I'll take care of it.
I think this is the end of it, baby. Ooh, right in the throat. Did her mouth remind you of the Blade guys? The Blade vampires?
You know what? I know what you're talking about. And I hate you.
Look, I killed her with only using one of the towers. After the mother's death, after the deaths of both the architect and the mother, nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into the Deep Roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the architect's disciples likely escaped into the Deep Roads with the rest of their brethren, they have, so far, shown no indication toward vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior.
Yeah, because they had it coming.
Yet the deep roads remain plagued by darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year. Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to disrupt the smuggler's goods. Oh, there we go. To the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. The Darkspawn messenger, set free after joining the Wardens in the Battle of Amaranthine, I told him to kill him, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked, of a lisping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. Although the war devastated many farmers in Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farm holders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Dirk, one of the pranksters behind the Blight Orphans scam, was fortunate enough to survive the Battle of Amaranthine. The unconditional generosity of the Blight Orphans' mysterious benefactor inspired him to establish a legitimate charity dedicated to children orphaned in the attack. His sweetheart, Melise, eventually bore him 2 rascals.
Bore him?
Mm-hmm.
You said bored him.
Yeah, I started to say bored, then I realized it said bore. So I stopped halfway through the D. Vigil's Keep stood alone against the horde. A horde of Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over.
Oh shit.
The battle was long and furious, but the defense was doomed from the outset. Barely a soul made it out of the Vigil alive. Although the Darkspawn army paid for its victory in a mountain of dead, a statue and plaque erected on the ruins of the Vigil now commemorate its defenders. Their sacrifice saved all of Amaranthine.
Yep. I think you killed everybody.
No, it said a few got out. With the Vigil destroyed, the Wardens took residence within the palace of the city of Amaranthine. For the commander, they saw opportunities to shirk their allegiance.
You and these words.
With Valena, and the architect gone from Valana. I didn't know if that was an E or an A. Valana and the architect gone from the region, the pilgrim's path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Winding Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. Yeah, and I don't blame them, not gonna lie. A few years after Kalhiril was emptied of darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to recover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Tig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Kalhiril was too important to be abandoned at the tremendous cost of dwarven lives. They cleared the tunnels leading to Kalhiril of all darkspawn. Sorry. Making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Kalhiril was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. That's because I'm trying to read a lot and it's wearing on my throat.
You want me to read?
Nope. Because they can't hear you that well, dear. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightening whispers in the shadow. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice, the Baronessa's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely and the site was left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens for a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages, but when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order, ever after the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. When the walls of Vigil Keep were breached, the surviving defenders watched in horror as a section of stone collapsed on Valana. When the rubble was later cleared, however, there was no body. Valana was just gone. She probably used that tree trick of hers. After spending a number of years with the Wardens, Nathaniel realized the life was not for him. He disappeared from the barracks one evening, reportedly off to seek fortune outside Ferelden. Sorry. Kristoff's broken body was found in the ruins of Vigil's Keep. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed at the least. Kristoff's wife, Aura? Her name is Aura. Aura, whatever. Same thing. Was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. It was Segrun who led the charge against the Darkspawn.
How did you say that name?
Segrun.
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 Segrun?
Uh-huh. Segrun.
Not Sigrun.
Nope. Because she is not a Viking person. She is a dwarf who was named after someone her cowardice ass should not have been named after. When Vigil's Keep was attacked, once again she had an army behind her, and once again they fought Darkspawn with no hope of survival. This time, Segrun, or whatever you called her, did not flee. Oghren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. Felsi returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Oghren, usually bringing their toddler as well. Oghren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled, then stopped altogether. If Oghren missed her or his child, he never showed it. As for the savior of Ferelden, she did not remain as commander of the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern. The Blight ate well and truly over. It was time for her to move on. Some claimed the commander went to Antiva, chasing after the assassin Zevron. One rumor suggests the pair engaged in a terrible showdown in the Antivan capital, and the other says they took over the Crows. Perhaps they adventure together still.
I think they just had a lot of sex.
Are you saying they couldn't have a lot of sex and do that? Nope. No music. Okay, that is where we're going to end it today. Today. Specifically today. Not tomorrow. Monday. We are going to start in on Dragon Age 2. Why? Do you prefer Hawk? Excuse me. Anyways, please follow us here on Twitch, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Like and comment our videos and subscribe to us on YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed my version of Dragon Age Origins Awakening. Anything you have to say, dear?
I like RPGs where choice matters.
Well, it seems like the only choice that really mattered there was possibly Segrun or Segrun or whatever.
No, I mean, where like you have to choose the keep or the city, losing one.
Then why aren't you playing Mass Effect? There's places where decisions matter, Bradley. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good weekend.
Position.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.